Hello everyone, it's Alina. Welcome to my Soap General Hospital official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Ava consoles Nina on General Hospital today. Willow welcomes Michael home, and tensions rise among Nina, Carly, and Drew. Drew and Carly ride the elevator up and arrive at Crimson, which is scattered with paint drapes, buckets, and ladders. Upon Nina's arrival, Drew inquires about the situation. The internet is also down, as Nina explains, and a burst pipe flooded the offices on this floor. According to her, all systems should be operational within 3 days. According to Carly, that's when her first issue is due. She expresses her disbelief that Nina would put her former employee's employment in jeopardy and claims that her hands are in it, even though Nina has assured Carly that there are copies of all the articles and layouts. The loss of even 1 day's effort is frustrating. Carly storms out after telling Nina she'll get a call from her attorney. Nina will get burned, Drew says, if she plays with fire anymore. Gregory is seen by Tracy in the Metro Court making notes. She joins him and finds he is moving in with Finn. In an abrupt appearance, Lucy hurls crumbs at Tracy, claiming that's the only dough she can extract from her. Gregory asks what is wrong with Lucy, and she responds Tracy shattered her life. Tracy thinks she bailed Lucy out by revealing to Martin about her little scheme, but Lucy says it came too late. Tracy laughs when she realizes she slept with Scott. Tracy thinks she's not accountable for her rebound decisions, but she will be for her dry cleaning bill. Gregory urges Tracy take the high road, and Tracy promises to help her and Martin mend fences. Lucy says he's not taking her calls. Gregory spoke to Martin earlier and he was headed to Laura's, so she takes off. Tracy and Gregory discuss about Scott, and Tracy tells him about Lucy and Scott's plan. She admits she once got close to Scott, which she blames on the 90s, but she learned her lesson. However, she says Lucy never will. Gregory gets a text from Finn stating the relocation is on for this evening. Tracy asks what brought this on, and Gregory reveals he's starting to have increased symptoms and feeling irresponsible, so he needs support to make it to the big wedding. Tracy realizes he has doubts about this move. He acknowledges he hates depending on anyone, let alone his family, and giving up his agency. He knows he will soon lose control over his own body, and this motion feels like the beginning phase of his final chapter. Tracy thinks moving in with family doesn't have to keep you back. She says she comes and leaves a lot, but always ends herself back at Monica's. She says as much as they all anger her, it seems like home. Nearby, Diane and Robert enjoy coffee and breakfast, and Diane says she has 2 tickets to the ballet and asks if he's interested. He says it's not his scene and proposes Alexis. She asked her already but is booked. She admits she questioned her when Gregory was there, and he's still upset at her over Finn's case. He wonders if she thought Finn was guilty. Diane adds regrettably it was her job to prove it, not to believe it. She asks if he's ever prosecuted someone he thought was innocent, and he says he has. Back in the Crimson offices, Drew reminds Nina that she chose to escalate this, so she'll have to deal with the fallout. Nina says she's lost everything as is, and she's through becoming the pariah of the community for bringing him and Carly in for committing a crime, and the indignity and injustice that has come with it. She won't take this lying down anymore. Drew claims she didn't go to prison and doesn't know the meaning of indignity and injustice, but she will. He departs. Nina asks the foreman how long it will take to put everything back together. He says a day or 2, so she bribes him to take his time. Carly comes at the restaurant and tells Diane that she needs her help, as Nina is trying to derail Crimson. Drew joins them, and Robert chooses to leave them to talk. Drew feels they need to shut Nina down, but Carly says they need to focus about the magazine not retaliating against Nina. Drew informs her that he has to take a break. He goes off, and Diane senses Carly is not just furious with Nina, but also with Drew. Carly can't blame Drew for wanting retribution, but she wants Nina out of her life, and every time Drew goes after Nina, it just draws her back into that parasite's orbit. Elsewhere, Drew makes a call and says it's time to draw a line in the sand with everyone at Aurora who has relations with Nina, as they need to be broken. At Laura's, Kevin and Laura tend to Ace, who finally slept through the night. There is a tap at the door, and it's Martin, who has adoption paperwork concerning Ace. Martin reveals he's talked to Nicholas, and the only way to secure Ace's place here is for Laura to become his permanent custodian. They sit down, and Laura didn't think about this. Martin says Nicholas gave him permission to start the paperwork, and now she has it when she makes her decision. Martin has a flight to catch and will be out of town for a while, but says he's a phone call away. Alone, Kevin asks Laura what her opinions are. She feels Martin made a lot of sense, but this isn't simply her decision to make. Kevin is on board if she wants to adopt him, but Laura wants them to adopt him together. Laura puts Ace down for a nap so they can chat about this. However, before they can, Lucy arrives looking for Martin. Kevin claims he just left, and she wonders if they know where he went. They relay what they know, and that he'll be gone for a time. Lucy rants at what Tracy did to her, but a look from Kevin makes her admit she did it to herself, and she doesn't know why she sabotages her happiness. She believes maybe she doesn't deserve happiness. Laura says everyone does, and Martin is traveling to the airport, so perhaps she can catch him. Lucy hurries out, and they get back to their talk. Laura understands Kevin didn't sign up for a baby at their age. Kevin agrees and adds she's been a parent, but this would be a new experience for him. Laura thinks this is a significant responsibility, and he needs to communicate if he's uncertain. Laura subsequently brings Ace out when he wakes up, and Kevin has come to a decision. He understands adopting a child at this stage of their lives is tough, but it feels right and just like something they'd do. She agrees, and Kevin says he's all in. Laura tells Ace, "Welcome home, baby." Lucy arrives at the airport and is not permitted through the gates without a ticket. She ended up buying a ticket on the airline to pursue him. Martin gets aboard the plane, but the gate is closed, and Lucy knows she's too late and Martin is gone. Trina comes at the gallery where Frank and Dex are keeping guard over Ava. Trina is searching for a distraction, and Ava says she's welcome back anytime. Frank phones Sonny and lets him know he's watching Dex. Trina gets to work, but a painting creeps her off and she drops it. She breaks the frame, and Ava tells her it can be repaired, and this is why they have insurance. Ava insists things will be okay, but Trina says it won't. She doesn't know how to go on, how to live with the pit in her stomach. She hopes she died instead of Spencer. Ava tells her not to say that. She knows this anguish as she didn't want to live when Kiki died. However, she had a cause to go on for Avery, and Trina needs to go on for her mom and Curtis. Ava assures Trina that her family will help her through this, and she'll be forever grateful that Spencer saved her. She cries she and Avery are everything to her. Trina asks if the anguish and despair will ever go away. Ava insists it doesn't, but it dulls in time. She says they'll all help her through it. Dex offers them some tea, and then Frank says Dex there has been a change of plan and they have to go. In Sonny's office, Brick tells Sonny about Dex's offshore account. He says Dex received 2 significant payments, one in March immediately before the Metro Court shooting, and one last week, right after he and Ava were shot at. Sonny doesn't understand why Dex would do this to him or Joss. Brick suggests perhaps he's attempting to escape out of this existence to have a safer one with Joss. Brick believes it's only a notion, but Sonny insists he has a lot of evidence. Brick asks what they do about this. So what do you guys think about this update? Let me know in the comments below. And if you like my videos, please click like and subscribe for more. I'll see you guys next time.